One thing is to read Prabhupada's books, and there's also there's a lot of video about Prabhupada. I was in Delhi not too long ago, and I met some extraordinary young people who were already initiated, and I asked them about their path to devotional service, and they told me that they had not planned on getting so into devotional service. Some of them grew up in it, and they just thought, it's just momentum. There's a series of videos, and I'm trying to remember what they're called, something like following Srila Prabhupada, that's what they're called. And they used to be just video with no sound. I had them all when we used to, kids back in the old days, have these machines called VCRs. And it was a big, huge cassette player with actual tape in it. I had all of them because I knew the person who shot the video originally, and they were rare. And I'd watch them all the time, and they didn't have any sound to them. So what he did was, the producer of that, is he got the devotees who were there at the time. He did some research and found out who was present for these types of activities, because a lot of them you could see them in the videos. And he interviewed them and recorded it, and then added that as the sound. So you'll see Prabhupada doing this, that, and then you hear in the background how the devotee is talking about, here's what happened, is invaluable. And these devotees, these young group, large group, they said, yeah, we were turned on to Krishna consciousness by these. So there are resources by which you can look into Prabhupada's life more, and he can become more of a tangible figure. There's also books like Miracle on 2nd Avenue by Mukunda Maharaj, and there are many, actually. And some of them, and then there's the Lilamrita. And having some time to just let devotees hear about Prabhupada is really important. In our last youth yatra, we went to Calcutta and spent 3 days. And we did it deliberately. We did it deliberately because we wanted the young people to get more of a relationship with Prabhupada. So we went to his school where he went when he was a kid. We walked by the house that he used to live in. Then we went to his temple, Radha Govinda temple. We went to the place where he was born. And in many of these places, ISKCON has a presence now because they've got property. And then Old Road, Junction Road, where Prabhupada been a spiritual master. So many of the kids, best of all was where Prabhupada got on the Jaladuta. You can stand on the bridge and you can see the Ganga is the body of water that goes by the dock. That's what Prabhupada got on, the Ganga. And then it went out to sea. And when the kids had an opportunity to see all that and be in Kata about Prabhupada, it really helped the warring people. So that you can engineer that, to use a kind of technical word, but inculcate Prabhupada's personality and history and so forth. And it's such an incredible story. When devotees see what Prabhupada actually did and they hear about it, they become more attracted and appreciative. I just say that this is an amazing community that you have. And I've been looking forward to meeting you. I told Nirkula, whatever we do, because we've got meetings, pretty much nonstop, I'm not in there chatting. And I said the main thing, we wanted to meet you and your group. Because I know this vibration. I've seen it before our community started like this. And it's really beautiful. And I guarantee you, as you keep doing this, it'll just develop more and more and become sweeter and sweeter, because you'll have time served together where you're doing the yajna, where you've worked through problems, where you've invested your hard-earned money in certain projects, and it'll become a very noticeable thing. It already is. when I think Tennessee, I'm thinking, yes, something's happened, and you've put it on the map. So, congratulations to all of you who have been giving your life and soul for these types of preaching activities. Disha Papa, Disha Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Shishi Panchatattva, Shishi Gauritai, Shishi Radha Govinda, Shishi Lakshmi Desai. Please bless and empower the Tennessee Yatra and anybody else who lives in Alachua, or anywhere else for that matter, that they may be empowered in their practices of Krishna consciousness, and then they're able to bring more and more people into Krishna consciousness and build a beautiful, ever-increasing community. Thank you for considering our request. Om Tat Sat. Everyone agrees with this prayer in whole or in part. Please unmute and say Hare Krishna.
Hare